Happy 4th of July, Independence Day to everybody in the States. We back with another one. S1210, College Sports Most Wanted. It's your boy CJ Goodfella dropping that heat real quick. And yes, it's a joint venture with two other brothers that run their own independent YouTube pages. And it's your boy CJ Goodfella back, bringing you a Heisman, a dark horse. Maybe a very, very dark horse. But Khalil Tate, quarterback at Arizona. I believe Kevin Summerlin, former Aggies, Texas A&M coach, is the coach at Arizona, and this kid Khalil Tate is from Southern California, I believe, and he's electric, man. He's electric. He'd be in his third year. He started 9 games last year, only played 7 the year before that. He threw 3 touchdowns, 3 interceptions in his first year playing. Only played 7 games, I believe. Started 9 of 11 games that he played last year, and he went 14-9 as far as touchdowns to interceptions, but had 154 passer rating. And I believe that he needs to improve as a passer if he wants to be a quarterback at the next level. And I think with repetition and coaching, he can improve because he throws some great dimes. When you turn on the film, and he probably have some erratic passing and some, inconsistencies while throwing the ball. But if he gets his mechanics down pat, his footwork down pat, he's definitely a talent. But if you talk about toting that rock, I mean, he got like some Michael Vick type of speed, man. He got breakaway speed as a college quarterback. Legitimately, he probably can go to the next level and probably be an athlete at cornerback, receiver, running back, something like that. But I know he wants to develop into a quarterback because that's what all quarterbacks want. But he had over 1,200 yards on the ground last year, I believe, or something like that. He had over 1,000, I would believe, on the ground, and he had 12 touchdowns on the ground. And he had a lot of breakaway runs, last year, a lot where guys could just not touch him in the open field, and he ran over a couple guys. So he's about 6'2". Probably about 2 something, but he's an electric guy. And if Kevin Summerlin can get him to throwing the ball the right way, they can get his quarterback mechanics down right. Get his foot position, his shoulder position right, and they can get him into a system that works for him and kind of not only just showcases his foot speed and his running talent. They can get him making some high percentage throws because he got the touch for the deep ball. He got the arm. It's about the accuracy. And they say accuracy is something that you got or don't get. I don't believe in that saying. Accuracy, you can improve accuracy by improving mechanics. And this guy hasn't been coached on mechanics, you could tell. Or he hasn't been coached correctly on mechanics. And if Kevin Summerlin can get his mechanics down pat, he's seen to have some playmakers on the outside. And I think, this kid from Arizona can make some noise. Now, he might not have a team around him to really make a strong Lamar Jackson, Johnny Football type of Heisman chase. I think he could be more of a Randy Moss. When Randy Moss came from Marshall, and he had great numbers, but they didn't give it to him because he came from Marshall in a level of competition. Well, he has a level of competition in the Pac-12. I just think it's going to be, him not probably having the wins, But his numbers are going to be so outstanding this year, especially if he can get the passing, on par with, or close to being on par with the running skills. When I tell you, you go look at the tape of this kid is electric. You wonder how he got out the state of California, maybe because teams in the state of California or other high prestige schools wanted him to probably switch positions. But if you see this kid tote that rock and break away from every defender on the field and even some of his teammates trying to block for him, this kid is very, very special. And it's just time to get the throwing together. And each year, he seems like he's improved his throwing, his accuracy. He got the deep ball touch, and I seen him make some great passes on film that, a lot of drop back pocket quarterbacks probably couldn't make as good as him. So the ability is there to throw the rock. It's just coming back with the consistency and the mechanics. Like I said, the ability is there, man. The throwing and the system. Under Rich Rodriguez, I believe he might have played under Rich Rodriguez. I can't remember when he left. It's more the read option and the gimmick spread offense. But a little bit with Kevin Summerlin can put him with a little bit more pro style stuff and still mixing that read option stuff. He can showcase his talent and potentially be a starter there for a couple more years and go to the NFL with an opportunity to play quarterback. Because the NFL is going more to a spread type of offense, and I think Kevin Sutherland can get them together. Off the field, I haven't read anything bad about the kid, but on the field, he bad news for defenses, man. He bad news for defensive coordinators, and it's time for him to start putting the throwing aspect and take that to another level. And I think this year he can arise as a national blue chipper, as a good NFL prospect, maybe a quarterback, receiver, running back, cornerback. I'm hopefully hoping it's more of a quarterback for his sake. He's definitely an NFL prospect. He's definitely an elite athlete playing quarterback, and I think it's time for that maturity process to take place, and him being more of a complete quarterback, then seen as a quarterback that can run, a quarterback athlete. But Khalil Tate from Arizona, he's definitely the real deal. Holyfield, when you're talking about legs and electricity on the football field, elite speed, elite running, skills. Like I say, he can drop the shoulder, run over, he can run around, you could really blow past a lot of guys. I wouldn't be surprised if this guy was a 4.3 guy, somewhere in the mid to late 4.3s, probably maybe even a little bit faster than that. But it's just time for him to, get the throwing thing down right. And if he ever can get the mechanics of throwing the ball the right way, it's going to be a problem for Pac-12 defenses, man. So Khalil Tate, y'all can check him out. This is the S1210 College Sports Most Wanted, and I wanted to drop a video. Happy the 4th of July, Independence Day to everybody out there. Most definitely appreciate you guys to share the videos and keep subscribing. Much blessings. We're going to have some more good work behind this stuff as soon as the season kickoff. We're going to have a lot of great things going on. Once a week, town hall meetings, basically with us going live, talking about the state of college football and what's popping. Can't wait till the season starts. Look for more work from Goodfella. We gone.